at home that I have a cross on that the cowboys and stuff whenever he does, because he was a bull rider. He was a bull rider.
Oh, wow.
Oh, girl, let me tell you, he was a bull rider. Ooh-wee. He was a bull rider. But I have and it has a cross, and it's like a little memorial. It's not like Lakeisha's memorial at all, but,
Right.
it's a small memorial and stuff. We've got his pictures on the wall, and I have stones. Feel how hot that is.
Oh, yeah.
It's warm, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. And see, I'm an empath, and I shouldn't have touched that stone because I will pick up on all that energy.
I just gave you some energy, girl. See, that's what I wanted to do with Lakeisha, was give her some energy today.
Yeah.
But
It's amazing.
yeah, I put these. I have rocks and stuff all by his pictures and photos and stuff. And so when I walked out the door this morning, I just grabbed 2 rocks, just grabbed 2 crystals.
And you all drove all the way down from Hamburg. We brought Mom. Mom's over there, being amazing and supporting. And I love that. That's what mothers do. Our children never become grown. They're always our babies. And I really love that. And is there anything that you wanted to add or talk to me about? I mean, I have you here to tell your story, and nothing will be edited. So if you say a potty word that your mom might spank you for later,
Yeah, girl, my mama say it herself.
everybody's gonna hear it because it's not gonna get edited. So
Just in general, if you didn't do anything wrong, why didn't you come tell somebody? Excuse me, it's the old saying, if you see something, say something, right? Period. Just period. That is a party spot. I honestly, deep in my heart, believe that this sheriff, his family, he lived right down the road from it, right from where my son's body was found. I honestly believe something needs to be done about this man. Because he's too much. He's too much. If you see something, say something. Why didn't they say something? Are you that heartless? Are people really that heartless? Go on to school like nothing happened.
we would like to think that people aren't that heartless, but we deal with kids in situations where they feel like they've done something that they may get in trouble for. They're not gonna say anything, and so what we want to do is shed light that there's a question mark.
Yeah.
What happened to Benjamin?
Yeah.
Why didn't someone come and tell me Benjamin wasn't gonna come home?
Yeah.
I had to find out from the sheriff. And those are heart-hardening things.
Yeah.
Well, we're sisters for life now, lady.
Believe
You're
it.
stuck with me,
That's right.
and I thank you so much for coming. And
Thank you for having me
here
so
we
much.
offer, if you need someone to talk to, we offer counseling. And I will get you the referral. The name is Solution Counseling. He's actually right across the street from me. His
Okay.
name is Andre Jones. He's he's my best friend from forever. And I always tell him I'm the boss of him. So
I'm the boss of my best friend too, and I tell him that constantly. Donna, mom girl, yeah.
I'm the boss of Andre and Robert.
Yes.
That's sitting outside listening. And I know Mom didn't want to be in the camera, but I have a question for Mom.
Sure.
And I want to know, how have things been for the family since this happened?
Well, with Leanne being blind, she's pretty much homebound. When she lived by me in town, her and Benjamin, people were always coming to Hamburg for something, to go to the grocery store, to go to the dollar store. So people would stop by and see Leanne. Her friends would. Well, when she got married and they moved out in the country, well, she had these 3 other boys plus Benjamin, and she couldn't drive, so she was home 24/7. And when Benjamin first died, her husband took off to be with her for several days. And when he went back to work, about the time he went back to work was when school started. already started getting Benjamin's school clothes together, and boots, and everything. And it just like drove her crazy, and like Leanne said about not grieving, she's still as mad today, to the point that, I mean, you know, this has impacted her more than I can't imagine, because Leanne's there grieving, and I loved him just as much, but I'm out going to work or going to school. I'm not just sitting home grieving, because I've got other things. Leanne doesn't have a choice but to sit home and grieve. And it's like Benjamin's boots. I don't know where they are now. Oh no, y'all can't have these. These are Benjamin's boots. Well, you know, there was like 4 other boys that might have could have wore those boots. But you know, she had to keep Benjamin's boots. And it's just like, she said she really hadn't had time to just sit down and just grieve and go on, because we don't know. Somebody say, this is what happened. These people did come tell somebody, da-da-da, you know, put a period at the end of the sentence. It's like we've just got an open sentence. What happened to Benjamin? Okay.
A big question mark. What happened to Benjamin?
Yeah, somebody tell us. Well, he was murdered, he had a heart attack, he broke his arm. You know, tell us something that can be proven. So, but one thing that Leanne did mention the night that he died, and it could have been because he was submerged in water, but her husband said his face wasn't recognizable. And that's one way they recognized him, was by the mold in the nail.
Wow. Wow. I'm so sorry. Wow.
So, you know, it's
You
just
know,
so
I
many.
just can't say nothing but wow, because one night in the water did all of that. Wow. Wow.
That's what we were told.
I'm sorry I interrupted you.
That's fine, that's fine. It's just, you know, it's
Closure. I need some closure. I don't care if these kids go to prison. I don't care if they talked about it, seen about it. Tell me what happened. God's gonna take care of them kids. I ain't got to do it. And God may be dealing with these kids today in other ways.
Right.
They may be drug addicts. They may be this. They may be that. Who knows what pain they're going through? But they don't know what pain I'm going through either.
Yes.
And my family.
And you know, right after Benjamin died, and you're bitter. You know that you are so bitter.
I'm still bitter.
And you know, it's like, I prayed one time, I wish those kids would have misery every day
I
of
did
their
too.
life, the rest of their lives. And you know, that was the hurt grandmother in me.
Yes.
Cause I would never, ever, ever wish that on anybody, but at a time like that, you say and feel things that you never thought you could feel.
Yeah, because you know, it's 5 stages of grief. And it sounds like you're in 2. You're still angry. And, but guess what? With the grieving process, we don't have dates.
Exactly.
You know, no one can tell me that I should be over it 30 years later. No one should tell you you
Yep.
should be over it 4 years.
Yep.
Because even though you see me smile, you don't know what I deal with
Exactly.
inside. You don't know what I deal with when I'm alone.
Yep.
And so I get it. I get it. I really do. And actually, really, you're in stage 3. You're pleading. Give me some information. What happened to my baby? You know, can somebody tell me something? Just something like Grandma said over here. Did he have a heart attack and you got scared and left and he fell in the water? And you know, what happened?
That's what you know, in the back of my mind, this is what I want to think. I want to think, oh crap, we can't find Benjamin. What happened to him? And they really didn't do nothing. But you should have told something if you didn't do nothing. Right or wrong.
Yeah.
You know, it's like maybe they didn't have it.